What is going on, guys? Boy Joey 672 coming to you guys with a video right now. I'm going to go over the Vinny Curry press conference from yesterday. There's not really much information on this. This is just one of those press conferences where it was more into what was going on outside world of football. But this one has a lot more meaning towards it. So Vinny Curry explains pretty much he was waiting on purpose during the off season. This is why he didn't get signed right away. Vinny Curry had multiple teams after him during the free agent period, but he kind of wanted to wait. COVID-19 happened. Unfortunately, Vinny Curry suffered a crazy loss. He lost his brother to COVID-19. Started as a upper respiratory infection, and then went right to he passed away. So prayers to Vinny Curry's brother, him and his family. And it's horrible that this happens, and it happens to people, and unfortunately you never know who it really happens to. So he needed to take some downtime. He trained, and he did what he had to do, but he said that he was in talks with a lot of the teammates, a lot of the guys from the front office, and he's it's more than just football with the Eagles. He was drafted here, and it just seems like he can never not want to be away from here. So talked to a lot of guys. Didn't name who he was talking to, but there's a lot of guys on this team that he talks to every other day. That's what he said. But with his brother passing and then COVID-19, what was going on at the same time, he kind of just took a break from everything, wanted to clear his mind, clear his head. And then when the time came, he pretty much told his agent, well, is Philadelphia ready for me, because I'm ready to come back to the Eagles. So that was pretty cool. But it was cool how fast he was coming back. This was his landing spot. I don't think he wanted to go anywhere else. He talked about Matt Burke, the new defensive line coach. Talked about that, he has a message to the defensive line. Great guy, passionate. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Didn't really talk too much about Matt Burke. But talked about his time going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. After the Super Bowl year, he went to the Buccaneers, got a little bit of money. And he pretty much said that when he got there, he knew he shouldn't have left the Eagles, which was kind of crazy. He just felt like he was out of his comfort zone, and it was just too new. And, he liked it, but he said he shouldn't have left the Eagles, leaving for Tampa. Shouldn't have happened. Didn't really say it out there, but he said, when you go to a team and you shouldn't have, left the team that you were on. That's pretty much what he said. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. So Vinny Curry's ready to go. I mean, I love Vinny Curry, not just as a football player, but as a person. But at the same time, as a football player, he is very diverse in what he could do. He's productive. It's not Jadeveon Clowney. It's not any of these other guys that are on the market right now. But Vinny Curry is productive in a rotational role. There was a point in I think it was 2014. He had he was really a rotational guy most of his career, and kind of had to wait for his chance with the Eagles, and he got his chance and he ran with it. I think in 2014 he had 25%. He was in 25% of the snaps. He had close to 10 or more sacks. Eagles gave him a big deal. Unfortunately, didn't live up to that deal. The Eagles drafted Derek Barnett, and Vinny Curry came back. And Vinny Curry came back on a cheaper deal. So so some stuff didn't work out, but Vinny Curry is going to be a rotational guy here with this defensive end group. Obviously, there's the main thing that they really talked about with the young guys, the young defensive ends, and kind of just being patient. When your time comes, it will come, but you got to work hard. Because Vinny Curry was that guy. He didn't start right away. He waited for his chance and worked his tail off, and look where he is now. Already got a Super Bowl under his belt and has been pretty productive for the Eagles. Obviously, the big contract he got years back, it wasn't good. He didn't live up to it. But as a rotational guy and being an Eagles fan at heart without being a player is fantastic. But I'm glad Vinny Curry's back. I was very comfortable with this move. It was a cheap move. It's a low risk, high reward move for the Eagles. As a depth and rotational guy in Vinny Curry, I think he's absolutely great. I think he's great. I think he works out, and he knows this defense. He knows the coaches. He knows the players. It's just it's just something that had to happen. And I made this video, I think 2 months ago, saying that Vinny Curry was going to come back, and he came back. So other than that, that's pretty much it. So prayers to Vinny Curry and his family with his brother passing from COVID, and he's ready. He's ready to come and do work and get it done. So other than that, guys, let me know what you guys think about Vinny Curry coming back, and just about what's going on, and what do you think he's going to produce in this offense. I think he had about 5 sacks last year. Not too bad. For a rotational guy, it's not bad at all. But if you get pressure in this defense, it doesn't matter. You don't need to be a Pro Bowler in this defensive line. All you need to do is get pressure, hit the quarterback, and drive those running backs backwards, and that's all that matters, and that's going to be a big difference in the season. So other than that, that's it. I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly, Owls, fly. Peace.